Okay, guys, so I am starting a new experiment with coffee. Now, I had some yesterday, and it's just amazing. I was able to code all day. I've been struggling with loads of fatigue, like, just really cool. But I had, like, insane diarrhea for, like, until, for, like, 12 hours at least. And then I was still like super charged until about 4 a.m. having taken it at 11, and right now it's 11:30 of the next day, and so this is how much I took. I've just got the kettle boiling. I took this much, right? A huge heaping teaspoon. So obviously that was like a poisonous dose, and yeah, the effects were great, but in the end it was too much. And I really want to become tolerant to this. I want to be able to tolerate a lot of it because I can really feel the benefits. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna try and go for like a fourth of what that was. So if that was a heaping teaspoon, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna be really conservative, right? If that was a heaping teaspoon, I'm gonna take. Ah, it's all over my computer. All right. Well, great. That's a little bit less now. So this is like. It's still heaping. It's still heaping. Wait, let me pat it down. Okay, that's like a flat teaspoon. There we go. So before it was a heaping, and that made me ill. So I've gone like half, about a quarter of that. So I'm gonna put that in. I then later had like this chocolate dessert that I made, and I didn't get like kind of ill. So I know that chocolate isn't the issue, but I haven't got any sugar. So I just put this hot chocolate in. Just put quite a bit of that. And I'm gonna do something special. I just got freaking chocolate everywhere. One sec, I'm just gonna get the kettle. Actually, the kettle just boiled, and I don't want to burn it. So yeah, just gonna clear this up. One sec. So I'm thinking that considering this acts as like a poison with me, that maybe I should take it with food instead of taking it like as I want to be taking it, which is on an empty stomach. So that, you know, just like with alcohol or whatever, it's gonna like absorb through the food. Maybe like reducing its like potency, but I'm still like acclimatizing to it. You know, reducing also its like flow time, its like shock to the system, so then I can have this like hot kind of chocolate. Is that around? And I thought as well that I would put in. Because I love this is a chamomile with anise, and I love the smell of anise. Like anise makes me go crazy, and manzanilla, the chamomile, it reduces like contractions. So perhaps if I take them together, the effects of the intestinal contractions will be like dampened and lessened. So I'm gonna put one of those in there. Got the chocolate, which has a bit of sugar, and then I also put in butter once it's all hot, because I don't have any milk or cream. But yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast first, and then have this after, and then we'll see how it goes. I really wanted a scale for this, but I have not got the resources to get a scale right now, so I'm just gonna eat real quick. So for food, I've got this rice that I made, which has just loads of spices and olive oil, soya. What else do they have in there? Salt and stuff. And this is really nice on its own, but I'm gonna have that with a couple hard-boiled eggs that I made yesterday, and maybe a glass of water, and then I'll have the coffee. Put that in the microwave. Now I know this is like weird for breakfast. I just realized I had the audio, the microphone ages away. This is weird for breakfast to have like rice, but I'm thinking it's gonna bulk up the stool, and I think it's just the best thing. Right now, the most convenient thing. Usually, I guess, well, not usually, but I'd be having oats probably. Oats with water and butter. And just yesterday, I made it with the hot chocolate, and then I put peanut butter in it. I put a bit of jam in it, because I don't have any sugar. and it was really, really good. So I might make that again. But I kind of had that for my midnight munchies because the coffee kept me awake yesterday. I had like 2 portions of it. So that was supposed to last me 2 days, and I just ate all at midnight because this coffee had kept me up because my brain was like, oh, for like 12 hours yesterday because of the coffee, and I loved it. It was great, but in the end, it was way too overpowering to like all my organs. But I've woken up and I've still got that like, is it acetylcholine going on in the head, and I want to maintain it. And you know, I just went on a run, did a couple laps. I wanted to do pull-ups and stuff, but I didn't because it was too far away. I might go this evening. But yeah, all right, we'll say a little bit. It's good. It's rice. You could use oyster sauce, sesame seed oil. Not because I've ever tried those things, but because I just know it'll be great. And maybe some kind of cheese when I'm heating it up. Like either a bit of grated cheese or just like strips of it. Yeah. So when I'm opening my eggs, I have this like box that dates, and so I'll just crack them open. Put all the shells in this date box. The date box closes. It can store like the shell of a lot of eggs. That's cool. I don't have to have it on a flat plate. I don't have to wash a plate. Oh, really good. So I've still got to steep the anise. So I think I'm going to put the hot water in now. It's been long enough. Here we go. Smells interesting. Just mix up all the chocolate. And then, I don't know when I'm going to put butter in. Probably just before I drink it. Okay, now for the butter. This is like the widest butter you can get. One little lump. And 2 little lump. I hope it's warm enough now to melt it. Oh well. That's your cream. That's your cream. Yeah, it's melting slowly. Why is it leaking? Did I like plop it in really hard? Or has it got a hole in it? I didn't see that. I didn't think I plopped it in that hard. I don't know why it's leaking everywhere. Alright. Woo! That is, oh, the anise. That's still quite warm. That's delicious and very sweet. Wow. So the coffee is obviously really taking a back seat with this one. And, but it's still there. There's still a bitterness that is coming from the coffee. So we'll see how it goes. Yesterday I had like, I don't know how many, 8 bowel movements. And it was all just like flushing everything out from until I got to the coffee. And then it was like 2 or 3 after the coffee, I think. You know, because it was like black. And then it was fine. And then I had the midnight munchies, and that stayed down until this morning, which would have been like 10 hours. And that came out like 80% good with a bit of gas, so totally fine. Yeah, so this is... So you're gonna see how it goes. If you made it to this far, like, what are you doing with your life, honestly? You know, but yeah, peace.